for the ascendancy?
I'm coming.
Ah, crap! I clicked on it.
Over here.
Sorry. Does it work?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, because I moved forward and accidentally clicked on
No, that's fine. You can click. We can both click it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I need 2 more ascendancy.
Alan says, "How do you guys talk?" There's a push to talk thing, Alan. And then either that or you can set it in as like no push to talk whatsoever, and it's just.
If you're on a laptop, use like earbuds because your speakers is going to feed back into your mic.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, headphones are a good idea.
Yeah.
It's
So
Alan
I got really
in
lucky.
game.
I got a soul mantle drop whenever I was doing some delving.
You're delving already?
Nice.
Jesus. Wait, what's soul?
Yeah. Well, it's the chest that I want to use endgame.
Oh, I need the queen of whatever.
Queen of the Forest.
Yes, the one that gives you movement speed for evasion.
Alan, can you hear us?
I think he can.
He can hear us. Yeah, just go into your don't know how to talk. Yeah, use your just I don't know. Where's push to talk? I don't know. Check the settings.
I think it's control for push to talk. I don't know. It's in the settings.
Control?
I think it's control. I don't know what the exact thing is.
Typically,
you
it's
have a microphone.
If he's on a laptop, he should have a microphone.
I don't know. You're gonna need to figure that piece out. Oh, Cassia's here.
Yes.
You want to do this?
Yes. Just. I'm in the middle of a chat. Okay. Let's do Cassia. Her drops are getting better.
Yeah, I agree. It's starting to get more fun.
Yeah. Yo, did you see the Cassia?
The what?
The Cassia in game?
No.
Garbage gnomes.
That's right, garbage gnomes.
Garbage gnomes.
Jesus, your character.
You like these effects?
Oh god, I feel like when we're doing maps, it's gonna be a problem.
You said it was cold in your room. I'm just trying to heat it up for you.
Are you cranking up the graphics?
No, it like totally lowered it. Some oils here.
Ooh, I'll take that oil.
I need more pockets.
What act are you in?
I'm almost at the end of Act 5.
Okay. Well, apparently I have some catching up to do. I'm supposed to go to...
Yeah, I'm gonna sell some stuff.
I'm supposed to find the golden pages.
Hello.
God, I ate so much, my stomach hurts.
Oh no, not Scepter of God. Yo, Alan still can't get his mic to work.
What?
Oh.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, poor guy.
Well, first of all, his mic is muted.
Oh yeah, you should press that button down there that says mute at the bottom of your thing, Alan.
So that might be
Maybe that'll help. He did?
Either
Maybe
that or he doesn't have. Either that or he doesn't have a mic.
maybe it didn't recognize your mic. Are you on the browser right now?
Wait, how's he chatting with you?
In Discord. Here, Alan, in game you can chat with the ampersand sign.
Oh, he's in the guild.
Oh man, so noob he doesn't even know how to use Discord. That's how. Poor guy.
No, he uses Discord for Dota, no?
I don't know.
Wait, I'm supposed to find the golden pages.
Yeah, he's using. If you're using the browser probably disabled microphones, so you can try re-enabling it, or you can just download the Discord app if you want.
Just download Discord app, man. So much better.
Never used Discord before? Yeah, I think your browser blocked the microphone. So you need to download. Yeah, you can download the app, or you can unblock the microphone in your browser, like go into the browser settings, or something like that. I don't know.
I have never used Discord on the browser before.
I've done it in the past, but I gotten past it like very quickly.
Hello?
Hello? Cassia?
Oh yeah, you can click it. I'm coming.
Let me know when you guys.
How do you toggle guild? You use the ampersand sign and then you type. Ampersand as in like the and sign. Like notice how all our
It's put out new mycelium. New roots.
Okay, do you just want to rush me through everything, or like, what's the deal?
I don't know, like whatever. Like this is fun too.
Yeah, I guess. I think it might be a good time to level 94. Jesus. Although it's slowed down quite significantly.
Yeah, I think those last few levels are quite difficult.
I mean, if you rushed it, you might not be geared properly.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you get rushed, you don't have gear. So I feel like early on you want the gear, otherwise you just, you know, you die a lot and it feels bad.
Yo, I already died once.
Me too. I've died a few times actually. My guy is really squishy.
I wasn't paying attention, and I was looking at half a building. I turned around and I'm dead.
Classic Jimmy.
I actually hear that the mines are so OP that if you don't have enough damage, you just slap a blast mine support gem on it, turn it into a mine, and it gets better all of a sudden. Do you want to try?
Maybe you have the. Wait, who's doing mines? Are you doing mines?
Yeah, I'm doing mines. These are mines. Look.
Oh. So the gem that I got, that's for totals?
Traps.
Oh, traps. Isn't that the same thing?
No.
Mines and traps?
No.
Ugh. This game's too complicated.
They are marginally different.
Only very slightly. Alan, are you downloading Discord right now? Is that what's happening?
little mind following me?
Yeah, my skittering bots.
Skitters.
It's pretty funny.
They apply shock and chill. They're actually pretty insane.
Oh, also, I think they updated this aura.
Yours?
Yeah,
Well,
you know, the
Oh, yeah.
monolith aura?
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
What the hell? I wish I got 24 challenges. Oh my god. Now I can never get it.
Yep. Yep.
Dude, I feel so much regret.
Feels bad, man.
Should have tried harder.
Cool. Talk to the some bitch for your reward.
Oh, you want to do the corrupted zone?
There's a corrupted zone? Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, right here.
Oh man. I haven't seen corrupted zones in like forever because they don't exist in endgame.
Download.
Do you have like a lot of blacksmith? I can't remember what
Whetstones?
they're called. Yeah, whetstones.
I have a few. Not like somewhere in the 20s, I think. Why, you want to 20% your bow or something?
Yeah, I'm at 6 right now, but it's fine.
Ow, that was
Ooh.
loud.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, what are you? You look exciting.
What is it?
Skirmish.
Hmm. It could be good, but it's pretty niche.
Okay, yeah, it's completely useless to me. Do
You
you
have to be
use
right close.
+1?
Oh, this could be good for you,
Summon
Jimmy.
total?
Here, you can have this guy.
Hello?
Oh, please.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Does this work now?
Yeah, it does.
Yes? Yeah, it's working.
Uh,
Are you off the webpage or are you still doing
I'm on the app now.
like
Okay.
on your
Yeah,
phone?
it's
It's better now. Yeah, I think it was just the webpage, like you guys were saying, automatically mutes. You can't unmute it.
yeah, that's right. So
No, there's no point staying here, right? Let's go.
yeah, let's go. Alan, have you ever played PoE?
No.
Oh man, have you ever played Diablo?
It's Diablo.
Yeah.
This is Diablo.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
it's Diablo.
Yeah.
Where you
Ew,
going?
this way. When
You
you
automatically start as a ranger. You can't
no,
change.
you can pick one.
I couldn't hit change for some reason.
You should
Okay,
look at changing it.
so what I recommend you do.
And you're in standard league, so I recommend you make a new character right away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Make a new character. Don't be in standard. You want to be in Blight.
Blight? Okay.
Blight. Blight,
So-
right?
Blight.
So I'll change then. Yeah, it just auto made a character and in the same league, and I was like, okay.
Maybe it was a character that you had way back when, because you're
Maybe.
already in the guild, so clearly you've played at one point in time. Maybe not much.
I see. I don't remember.
Telekora.
When did you get back from Japan, Sean?
I got back 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago. Oh my god.
1 week ago.
Gladiator Blade Flurry is a pretty straightforward build for a newbie. Do you want me to look up that build for you, Alan?
Sure. Which one's a gladiator?
Duelist.
Templar. Shadow. Duelist. So you recommend that one?
Well, chat recommended that one, so.
Frostblade Assassin.
Frostblade Assassin. Yeah, let's go back to that.
That works
White
really
League,
well.
right?
PoE Vault. I'm just gonna go straight to that one. I don't know.
reverse knockback whirlwind.
All right, I'm gonna. I sent the build to you. All right, Alan.
You did? So basically,
It's in Discord.
So you follow the tree, and then you follow the items. You can deviate from it like whenever you feel like it.
Once you know what you're doing, pretty much.
so basically just follow this thing?
Basically, I think you should follow it for your first character, just so that you don't screw it up too bad.
I'm on my second character, and I'm still following. It's not about beating the axe, it's the endgame stuff that's way more fun.
Okay, where are you at? Are you at Dominus?
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm at Piety's Pets. Is that Dominus?
Piety's pet? Oh, did you kill Piety yet? No?
No.
Oh.
Now I'm going to kill her.
Okay, I'll give you the waypoint.
I have to waypoint.
Oh, okay,
To
let's
the
go.
nearest temple?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it. I think I wandered in there by mistake, and then I'm like, I might as well get the waypoint. Go.
Do I want any other gems, actually? Now's a good time, eh? Because Siosa sells everything. Almost everything. Blade Flurry is a bit late, Act 3, level 28, but he can level with any other melee skill until he reaches it. Yeah, you can melee with, like, or you can level with Sunder, probably. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. It's not... Early game, it's, like, not too hard. You just click things and hit things, and
then you
They
get
explode.
and they explode. And then the only thing you need to focus on is getting some damage for your weapons, because it's like a physical attack build, and then getting life on your gear.
Am I supposed to read this thing that you sent me, Shohan? It's pretty expensive.
Just scroll down to 4.2, the passive tree,
Yeah.
and then just,
Click where it says here.
yeah.
The endgame passive tree.
Yes, but just
Yeah.
but it starts from the beginning, right? Like just follow the tree,
Follow the tree, yeah.
and then look at the skill gems, because this game is really complicated. Like I still have no idea what the hell it is.
It's stupid complicated.
Yeah, this game is really complicated. So follow the gems, and then get what you have, or just pick up whatever they're asking for, and then after a while you need to start linking the gems together. But get there when you get there. Yeah, they definitely updated the monolith graphics because it looks super cool.
It looks so cool, dude. It looked kind of dumb before, I'll be honest.
Yeah, because before it was just like, huh?
I decided it was too much to read through right now. I'm just gonna make a character and start playing.
Sure, just make a duelist. Follow the tree at least. Just follow the tree. You don't need to read it.
Yeah, just follow the tree. Because to go back on the tree is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you have to
In
buy
the
the
beginning.
reset apps or something, right?
Yeah. It's rough
Orb
if you
of
want to
Regret.
reset. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Orb of Regrets, and it's a lot of regrets.
You might as well just remake a character if you really screw up.
Well, no, like when I was playing my Frostblade Assassin, I actually had like over 100 Orb of Regrets. I could technically reroll my entire character if I wanted to, but it'll take you a while to get that much. So I mean, unless you make a horrible mistake.
Yeah. So like, if you can screw up everything else, just you can even screw up the tree a little bit. Just don't screw it up too much.
Don't screw up the tree. So when
Um,
you click on the tree though, it's like this huge tree thing. How do you even see where it begins?
You begin at the bottom.
You begin at whatever your character is.
Yeah, so everyone shares the same tree. The duelist starts at the bottom of the tree, and then each character has different starting spots. So it's right next to where that big globe thing is. I don't know. When you open up your tree, you'll see.
I see.
and then just compare it to what's on the webpage. And then for now, just use whatever skill you want. One of someone said just now that you should use physical axes. So apparently axes are better. He says look for axes with attack damage. So I don't know. I would follow that. I guess that's what I would do too, actually. Early on though, you grab whatever melee weapon works. Really, one-hander, two-hander, dual wield, whatever.
Whatever has the bigger number.
Yeah, exactly. If you get confused, there's like a skill bar at the bottom, and you just mouse over it to see your DPS.
The tooltip.
A tooltip, yeah.
I hate this map so much. I hate this map when I was mapping. I hate this map when I was like.
Wait, there's a map version of this?
Yeah.
Is it a temple?
Yes. No, it's not temple.
I don't remember.
It's not. I don't remember either, but I hate it. I hated it because
So I must have played this game before, but I don't recall this at all.
Well, clearly your ranger was level 1, so you didn't even get that far.
It was range level 2.
Level 2. It has to be level 2 to make it to the next zone. It means you killed the tutorial boss. There's more of a tutorial now, so at least you can kind of figure things out a little bit.
It's been a grand experiment.
Oh, you want to see this shit?
Time we saw the
I must have
results.
decided it was too complicated.
it's very complicated. Holy.
Damn you!
Yeah, I got damage. Damage for days.
That's what I thought I had.
What level should
You getting
Jimmy
boy?
be before we do lab or before?
I'm still missing 2, I think.
I guess technically we could do it in Act 4.
Bring me back
Tell
to
him not to skip the tutorial the first time at least. Yeah, don't skip the tutorial, Alan.
Don't skip the tutorial.
Do not. The game's already complicated enough as it is.
I skipped the tutorial.
You
Yeah,
did?
he
I
did,
did.
but then I was like babysitting him through the entire thing. So,
You were his tutorial.
I learned the hard way.
Oh,
That
Showman,
maps.
how many of those whatchamacallit did you get?
what?
You know the
The ramen?
noodle? Yeah.
Just one.
Okay.
You guys are gonna have to share. Actually, it was just for Maddie. It's not even for you.
That's what she said. And I said, just
What'd you say?
try. I told her I wasn't gonna tell her when you get back, so then I would see it myself.
You know what? I probably have to give it to you first because I'm not gonna just
Exactly.
randomly see Maddie.
Wait, what is it?
I bought a Michelin star instant noodle while I was in Japan.
Are you kidding me? How
And
much
then-
was it?
$3?
Oh,
How do you get health back? I almost died in the tutorial.
There are flasks at the bottom left. You
Yeah.
press
Oh,
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to use flasks. They recharge when you kill things, so it's not like you have to buy like a stupid amount of potions and keep it in your inventory.
You know, like at the bottom of the skills things, there's Q to T.
Yeah.
How do you put skills in there or what?
So did you put a skill gem in your weapon yet?
I did.
Okay, so that skill gem's in your weapon, and if you click on any of those slots, like left click,
Yeah.
those skills will show up so you can assign it.
Yeah. There's only left or right. There's like left. There's 3 slots.
There's left click, middle click, right click, and under that is Q, W, E, R, T, right?
Yeah.
So if you click on the Q one, for example, with your mouse, like left click on the Q,
Yeah.
and then those like
I see.
the skills should show up with what you can
I
select.
see. So that's when you have more than 3 skills. More than.
Yeah, right now you just have what is it? Double strike, I think.
Yeah. Double strike.
So right now you have like the default attack, double strike, and like walk. So I would put double strike somewhere, and really nobody uses the default attack. Just use double strike, and when you run out of mana, like use your mana potion. Maybe tell him about no default attack ever. Yeah, see?
No default attack ever. Okay,
Yeah.
I was using default attack.
Yeah, don't bother default attacking. It's
What
not
about
a thing.
walk? You even actually walk.
So I actually turn the default attack button on my left click into walk just so that I don't randomly attack something while I'm trying to run away.
Me too. Having a walk button is very useful to dodge.
Nice. That makes sense.
That's not a. It's not a big deal until like you start getting one shot at combat. After a while, you just get one shot at like.
Jimmy, you want to do Dominus?
Sure. Yes,
Oh, Jimmy, I bought a new car.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got an Audi
Dang.
Wait.
A4.
Audi what?
Look at this guy. One doctor, one lawyer. Was just got a new car.
I was thinking of a
Fucking
Genesis.
guys.
That's what
You
you
know,
got, right?
Yeah. I was like, oh, don't buy Genesis. Don't buy Genesis.
No?
I don't want you having the same car as me. That's weird.
Is it? I bought the
Yeah.
same car as a friend of mine who.
Hey man, as long as it's not.
Rich people here or what? I know, right?
Which Audi? Which trim do you get? Do you just get base?
We are friends now.
Sorry?
Do you get the base?
The second one.
Technic?
Progressive.
Progressive.
Wait, what happened to your other car, Alan?
Oh, my parents want to get rid of one. So they want to sell one because one is about to
To die?
die. So then I'm gonna give them the BMW
We will be
and then
best
take the
friends, beast, until we
new
slaughter
car that I
you.
bought.
Nice. The A4 is a nice car. The new you bought new, right? Current gen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice car. I thought about it, but the
New what? Sorry, what were you saying?
the new gen is really nice, but so
Like
I
the
was
2019 one.
yeah. So when I was car shopping, I was looking at the 3 Series.
Oh, God.
BMW. Oh shit.
Oh, he hurts.
The 3 Series BMW, the Mercedes C-Class, the Audi A4, and the Genesis. I was also going to go for the Audi, but instead of the A4, I was going to grab the A3, but on the top trim instead of an A4 because I wanted a smaller car.
Yeah.
The
saw that.
yeah, the whatchamacallit, the packages really start to hurt. Like they
They hurt you with that.
Yeah. Yeah, like the base is not that expensive, but then I was looking at like leather seats and like
Well, leather seats are they just come with, but you must have been looking at the sports package leather seats where it's a little bit different.
yeah, like the Napa leather. Napa leather, best leather.
Not the shitty leather.
Actually,
They skinned the cow right in front of you.
one of the my colleagues did recommend me to get a Genesis.
And they tanned a high with the force of 1,000 suns.
So that's why I asked you if Genesis was a luxury brand of Hyundai.
It is, and you get better bang for your buck, I think,
Yeah, it
and
sounds like-
you get free maintenance too. 'Cause
So
they're
you
like,
get free maintenance?
yeah,
Yeah, Audi
they're-
charges you for maintenance.
Yeah. And, I mean, like the first 5 years is not a big deal. You just need to get an oil changes. But like, I get free 5-year maintenance, and they pick up my car, so I don't have to worry about it. They drop off a car for me to use, and then when they're done, they drop off my car, so there's no interruption in usage. And they'll drop off my car anywhere. So if I'm at work, they'll pick up my car from work and drop off. My car.
Really? That's pretty convenient.
Yeah, so like I never have to like drive my car to the dealership and like have it get it serviced and wait there like a peasant.
Jesus.
That's pretty convenient.
Waiting for service is just not okay.
Who waits for service, right?
I know. Yeah, it's pretty convenient, and they do it for 5 years, so that's kind of nice. But
How much was your Genesis?
52,000.
Oh, so it's pretty good.
It's 48 plus tax. It ended up being 52. And they don't haggle, so you can't get like discounts. But I know the dealer, so then they treated it as a Hyundai and they gave me $1,000.
Oh, nice.
But
How did you know him?
Like, he's a his boss is a client.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like I think it's pretty good. Like honestly, it doesn't have the brand recognition like Audi. And I really like the LED lights. I think their design looks really good. But I don't want to get like beaten by options. Do you have Android Auto and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would not get a car without Android Auto or Apple CarPlay because the car infotainment system is garbage.
You mean like the nav and stuff?
Yeah, that shit's so garbage.
Yeah.
If you don't have Android Auto, you know what we haven't seen in a while? She died.
Who?
Cassia, sorry. Why did I keep saying?
Oh yeah,
Oh God! Ah. Hurts.
if anyone were to, like, someone on Reddit was like, I've only known Cassia for an hour, but if someone were to hurt Cassia, I would like kill all the mushrooms in the land to save her. I'm like, what?
Wait,
I'm
what?
pretty sure she's not crazy, she's just high on mushrooms. I think I've come to that conclusion. Like, it's a big fungus, right?
What's a big fungus?
Like that glow, like that
Oh.
that orb thingy.
Yeah.
It's a giant mushroom.
It's totally fungus.
Yeah, she's high on mushrooms, man.
Yeah, she just randomly sings, and then you get close to her, she's like, oh. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, I actually do like her.
Like, at first I found it to be kind of creepy, but like after a while I'm like, oh, she's just crazy.
Yeah, she's like really crazy.
Really?
Yeah, what about her singing? Yeah, her singing's insane.
Just ooh, it's the aqueduct. I can farm here.
Hey, no, I refuse to farm here for like a tabula.
Yo. Bro. Tabula.
I know, but
Yeah, I've officially caught up to where I was last time I played him currently.
level 2.
Yeah, level 2.
You're not working tomorrow, I'm guessing?
Me? Tomorrow? No.
Yeah. You know, earlier today, like just earlier today, I was really having second doubts about this build. But now I'm like, that's pretty strong.
What build do you have?
I'm playing a
Come
meme
on.
build. I don't even know how to describe it to you, Alan.
It's how to kill your graphics card build.
It kind of is. It's how to lose friends build. Yeah, carrier has arrived. Basically, there's a skill called Lightning Warp. It's a movement skill. You warp from one location to the other. And then this league... And there's also a set of skills. Basically, they're in the mine category. So you drop mines and then you get to detonate them. So you can... There was a buff this league to mines where you can now throw mines instead of dropping it at your feet. And you can turn any spell into a mine. So I took the movement skill, Lightning Warp, and turned it into a mine. So now the mines move from one location to another. So you got these mines that like warp around the map and just like hit people.
Ooh. What was that? Oh,
So you said
That
I
was a
should
bobble.
get Cleave?
Cleave is good. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. Use something that's not a bow skill and that's not a... Anything else is fair game, I think.
So I shouldn't get shrapnel shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Or perforate. Perforate or cleave.
It doesn't really matter.
What was the other one? Per what?
Perforate, cleave, or molten strike.
All three are good. If you want to try out other gems, you can go to Nessa. She's the vendor at the top right.
Yeah, you can just buy them.
Kristoff. Yeah, someone says cleave. Apparently cleave's the way to go. But if you want to try out gems, you can go to Nessa, and then on her second tab, you can buy gems for 1 wisdom scroll. Or
Wisdom
potentially
scrolls
more.
are pretty scarce in the beginning.
Yeah.
So,
So wisdom scrolls are identification scrolls. So if you remember D2, stuff comes out unidentified and use the wisdom scrolls on them.
What do you need now?
So
Wait,
don't use
hold
them.
on.
Save them for later.
You use them on stuff that you need, you know? And tell him to get Ancestral Call. Get Ancestral Call. You're not gonna have it yet.
What's his
I
Form
have an
of
instant.
transmutation.
Okay, so in this game, there's no gold. There's only currency is.
Currency always has intrinsic value.
Right.
Well,
So
Because if
orb of transmutation counts as currency, and all orbs is used for crafting in this game. So transmutation will take a white item and turn it into a blue item.
they all are
You mean
valid.
like the orb things, right?
Yeah. So if you
You
use
can
the
only
orb
turn
on a
blue
white
ones.
item, it turns into blue.
Okay. I see. I haven't seen any blue items yet. And you can't use unidentified items, right?
You have to identify them first before using them.
Okay. You said it's not worth it to identify things right now?
No, that's not true. Like, if you have stuff that you need to use, you should probably ID it. I mean, I think as a new player, especially if you're playing on your own and you're not getting rushed and stuff, just ID whatever the heck you want, and when you run out of scrolls, like, go farm, you know, like, white mobs and pick up
What do
items
you
and
need
sell
now?
it.
I'll just put some scrolls in the guild stash.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
I think there's an ancestral call in the guild stash. Oh no, it's an ancestral worksheet. Never mind.
I put scrolls in the second tab. ID yellow and sell them. Sell blues unidentified is what apparently you're supposed to do.
What's that, sorry?
Identify yellow items and sell them, and sell blue items unidentified if you don't need them.
Okay, so ID yellow items.
What do
Yeah.
you get with some yellows?
Alteration shards.
Oh, alteration sheets.
And then the blue ones give you transmutation shards. So I'm going to Dried Lake.
Wait, I have like a couple of quests to turn in Act 3
Really?
that I've done. Yeah. I mean, go into Dry Lake and I will.
Sure,
you
you
that?
can catch up.
Yeah, because I can just skip whatever. Hold up. Act 3. Feather the right hand. Deliver the plum to Captain Fairgraves.
Oh, that's in the docks.
Yeah. Oh, he's right here. That's convenient. And he gives me a ring. So I'll keep the life ring. Cool. Is he gonna attack me? I can
Nope.
Nope.
Like that first time? That's how you got chained to, like, how you fucking couldn't die, right?
Yeah.
You got sent to purgatory.
Ooh.
Straight up, Pirates out of the Caribbean right there. Oh my god, I found the boss. Okay, I need to walk away from him.
Support gem. Orc support. What? Impale support, poison support, ice bite, hypothermia, life leech. I don't know, I guess I'll take life leech. Sure, whatever, thanks. You're supposed to do this.
I feel like later, if I actually go further along, my graphic card might not be enough to handle things.
Yo, depends on your build. Although,
Depends on if you want to play with Shohan or not.
Maybe I should play
yeah.
another build. This
build it.
legit, this build is not for friends.
Mine is going to kill yours just as bad as.
Yours? Yeah, yours is pretty bad too.
Yo, I swear, like every time when I'm playing next to you, I can hear my graphics card rev up.
I can already hear it, man. Good thing I have headphones on. I can ignore it.
Can you drop a TP? Wherever you are?
Yeah, sure.
I can find you.
The boss is down here. I have a pretty crappy PC. I run settings on low and everything's okay. So maybe you're gonna be fine.
I'm on 1440p with max graphics, and it's gorgeous.
How do you check your settings? sure
Press
my computer
O.
works.
What
Right,
video
let's
card, Jimmy? What video card processor do you run?
I have a Ryzen 7 2700, a RTX 2060,
Yes.
and I have 32 gigs of RAM.
Very nice.
I just built this like.
I want a new
last
computer,
week.
dude. I want a new PC.
Yeah. Well, I'm totally building one Black Friday.
Oh, is that the plan?
That is the plan. Still running the same one since 2011.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, my last PC was from almost a decade ago. But that i5, I just kept overclocking it. Every
Yeah,
time
man,
I,
with 2500K?
no, I have a 3670.
No, I meant. Okay, 30. Okay.
3670. It's the one right after the 2500. And then I just kept overclocking it. Like every time when I need more power, just like add a gigahertz and see, let's see how it works. And it's fine. They just keep. I was at like 4.6 gigahertz.
Just kept going.
Yeah, I just kept going.
I just kept incrementally upgrading, and right now it's feeling okay, I guess.
It's really the video card that matters. I think your processor's perfectly fine. Although you stream, so.
Well, so right now the processor, the processor can't handle the cycles for streaming actually, so I had to switch it over to hardware processing, or hardware encoding. So the graphics card does all the stream encoding, which I don't think is actually that good for it, but whatever.
Whatever.
And don't trust the not recommended label on disabling multi-core processing. For me, it's much better without multi-core. Yeah, for me, for a while, it was better without multi-core. I re-enabled it because I can do it, but when I was streaming, it killed my CPU.
God. Freaking stood here and waited for the ghost to run into the...
Wait, where'd you go? Are you... Wait, dude, we killed the boss already.
Oh, did we?
Yeah,
Is that
man,
how it works?
I already walked out the zone, yeah.
I just wanted to experience the map, okay?
If you want to experience the game, I can leave you to it.
Oh, I guess the down's just opened.
Yeah, I think now you can talk to Nico and he'll start giving you sulfite from here on forward. I like how they introduce like a new person every zone, you know? First they introduce Nico, and then Alva's later on, and then you have June as well.
Just had my first incursion the other.
You don't like June? Yo. Did you see the patch notes on Betrayal? When you complete a master mission, you get reward rooms based on everybody that was in the syndicate at that point in time, not just the people reporting to the master. So it's actually worth it now.
Okay, that's much easier. No, you know why I didn't like June? Because I would roll maps thinking that, you know, I would account for things.
and then that flag would show up.
It just pops out of nowhere, one shots you.
Alright, I need you to go into this zone so you can spawn some sulfite so I can leech off of you. Oh wait, go back. I opened the zone already. Yeah, level them up.
Whenever you can.
For the most part.
Yep.
I mean, there are times where your stats will make it so that you can't level it, but you should be trying to level it.
Ooh, colossal mana. Yes. I'm constantly running out of mana. I don't know how to do this.
Mana Leech.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but...
Not the gem, like the passive node.
Where is it?
Near Shadow?
Oh my god.
I think they got rid of a lot of mana leech.
Near Blood Drinker, Mind Drinker.
Is it still there? Because they got rid of a
They
lot
got
of mana
rid of
leech
Mana
this
Leech
patch.
for casters, but not, you know, like attack builds.
Oh. Okay.
That's why I'm playing Trickster though. I don't need Mana Leech when I can just recover mana. Christoph says, "I love Syndicate, but since this league, I was never able again to play hardcore. Syndicate loading on the map is so hard. I was dead before the map loaded." Syndicates are rough, man.
Syndicates are rough. Like you're perfectly fine. All of a sudden, like if that flag just pops out of nowhere and like one shots you.
Yeah, a lot of
just
people
for
one
fun.
shotted you.
Yeah. Like you don't account for it.
I haven't seen her in so long. I actually missed her, Cassia. I can feel it.
So on Reddit there was someone was showing off a Blight map, and it's like a whole line of items.
Yeah, like you can
Yeah,
have
yeah.
10 different items or something.
Like 10 portals or something like
Yeah,
that.
10 portals.
It's actually like, it looks pretty crazy.
It's branching, Exile.
You know what I think is gonna be like the so is Blight gonna be on every map now?
Yeah.
So you know what I think is gonna be like the most popular maps? Like the ones with the lots of corridors.
You think so? What about the ones that are open? I feel like those are gonna be more popular,
No, they're
right?
gonna have like random ass like X-shaped Blight defense, and you're gonna get wrecked. Because they're gonna come out of everywhere.
Oh.
The corridor ones, however, like all of it is gonna come in a specific direction.
Yeah, I could see that.
So then you just focus it on one, and then you just stand with one
Corridor
tower.
maps are back in play? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. You can like choke point them, right?
Yeah, and they probably have a better thing. Ooh, talisman. One socket, 14 strength.
This'll do nicely,
It's the
Exile.
worst talisman I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit, socket. Jesus.
Oh, well, you're reading the description of talismans. I'm gonna be picking up wisdom scrolls right here.
There's more loot on
I'm rich.
it. You rich?
I'm rich.
You should rich shop wisdom schools.
Here's some sulfite.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the Labyrinth is only enemy level 33.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Are you saying we should try and do it right now?
I'm saying we probably should sooner than later.
Okay. How about we get the zone and then I'm still missing a couple trials. We'll go pick it up and then let's go do the lab. I kind of want it. I want to get it before I fight Katava because I don't want to lose resistances.
I want. Yeah, I'm missing a few.
Yo, can you press the skip button at the bottom? I can't wait any longer.
Yeah.
Did you see the skip button at the bottom right?
No.
On top of
You
your...
just like
Where's
right above the shop.
Yeah, there's a skip so you can skip the timer.
Oh my god, that's exactly like a tower defense.
Like, remember the skip button in Synthesis?
It's branching, Exile.
Actually, maybe you don't. Literal Tower D, man.
This is literally tower.
I like it because, you know, in the past they couldn't be very creative. They're like, oh, this new mode where stuff comes out of something and then you fight them and you get stuff. And then it's like, oh, we got a new league where instead of them coming out of a breach, they come out of the abyss. This is like completely different.
Ooh.
I don't know. They kind of come out of portals.
Yeah, but you get to build towers.
Yeah, towers are cool.
The towers are cool, and I'm
The
enjoying
towers
them.
are real cool.
But they still are coming out of portals and then
Oh,
running
God,
along a
already.
bunch of fungus.
How did I die already?
Did you forget to pop your flasks?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's okay.
Was it one of the fire guys?
Killed me.
Yeah, was it the one with the firestorm?
No, it's the one with the fire staff or something like that.
Yeah. She like dropped fire on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's rough.
Yeah, we've all died.
Yeah.
They dropped fire.
It's like the first person you die to normally.
I've died to the.
I like it because there seems to be a little strategy involved, but just enough. Yeah, I think there is. You know, you do kind of have to think about where to place your towers and stuff.
Who are you talking to?
A viewer. I'm streaming.
Are you streaming?
By joining this Discord, you agree to have your voice likeness.
Yo, Jimmy. Jimmy, this is really good.
Oh shit, that is fake. Nice. That is fake.
Alright, I'm gonna start going to a low volume level because think Kay's starting to go to bed.
I don't know. I'm ready. I need to get some earbuds. I don't like playing with headphones. I think they squeeze my head too hard.
Really? I love my headphones. They're so warm. It's like I'm wearing earmuffs.
Why are these not dying?
Why are we whispering?
Oh, let me get some water.
Alright. Gotta make sure to keep yourself hydrated. Dude, I'm so sad I didn't get this aura effect. Oh my god. It's beautiful. Actually looks so insane. I've been on the Discord channel one time, I think, 2 years ago, but my English is not really good. That's alright, Christoph. You're French Canadian. Oh, I can't use it. Projectile speed, though. Do you use wands, Curtis?
Nope. Well, I probably could. I'm still using that same thing I linked to.
If you want mana, it's an insane amount of mana. Pretty sure my English is better than your French, though. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you a story.
Wah.
Oui. No, I went to France 2 years ago. And I was like, oh, you know, like everyone's speaking French here. I'm gonna try and be like, have a local experience and try to flex my extremely limited French, okay?
En français,
En français. So like I went to a sandwich shop and they had a combo deal. It was sandwich plus a dessert, okay? And
It wasn't a trio?
It was, I think it might have been trio actually, and with like coffee or something.
Because everything is called a trio in Quebec.
Really?
I don't understand. It's not a combo. It's a.
No, it's a combo. It's a combo. Maybe it's a French thing.
So
Anyways,
who watches the stream show, man?
hopefully people who want to fall asleep.
What?
I always wanted to be that streamer, you know, like that dude who like before you go to bed you just put on that video and then you don't even get through 5 minutes and you're like passed out.
That's like kind of creepy.
I want to be that dude. Because that's like, those are the people I watch. Like I watch a video and I just watch to like pass out.
You know, I mean, finish your story because I was really interested.
Oh, okay. So I was talking to. Oops, I accidentally opened this thing. So I was like trying to figure out like, oh, which dessert can I get, right? And then she was like, I think I said something like, which ones, like quel choix or something like that. And then, or quel desserts can I take? And then she's like, oh, like she points to them. She's like 2, which means like all of them, right? I think. And then in my head, I'm just like flexing. It's like muscle memory at that point. Like I'm just trying to pull out phrases that I learned in school. So instead of 2, I was like 2 le monde, which I think it's like, what does that mean? Like the entire world or like the entire
entire
world? Yeah.
The entire world.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's like, what the fuck? Oh, Christoph says it means everyone. And because it's like oh, it means like everything or everyone or something. That's all I remember, right? So I'm like, 2 le monde? And she just like smiles at me. She's just like, wait, 2.
You're an idiot.
And then Kay was with me this entire time. So as we're walking out, she's like, you do know you just said like, you know, like everyone or entire world or whatever the fuck he said. I'm like, what? I did. She never stopped me. She just like smiled at me.
That's love.
Oh, like I was saying, Alan, like the people who watch, I think I have a lot of people that watch while they're playing. Like you just put a stream on the side while you're playing games.
How come I can't wear boots? Where's my feet?
You
I'm like a character.
Excuse me?
Are you not strong enough to? lift
Yeah,
the
like
boots?
mouse over the thing. Why can't you wear it?
I don't know. I don't see any feet.
What do you mean you don't see any feet?
There's like no feet.
What? I've never had that problem.
What are you
That's,
talking about?
That's new to me.
Exactly, better than music. You guys are entertaining, guys. Thank you, Christoph. I appreciate it.
So, do you know who CGP Grey is?
Who?
CGP Grey? He has like a bunch of YouTube videos, and he just talks about like random things like things that you should know, kind of.
Okay, sure.
But he has a podcast called Hello Internet,
Mhm.
need more.
and I was like, oh, I wonder if this is going to be similar to his YouTube content, because like I find his YouTube content to be really interesting.
Yeah.
And like, I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I literally like listened to it for 10 minutes before I was going to bed, and I passed the hell out. Like, it's like,
So
I don't know what he was
I
talking.
have like a few YouTubers that I watch. I watch them regularly just for fun, but there's like some videos where it's like I've been watching the same damn video for like a month, you know? I've never finished it because I only get through like the first 5 to 10 minutes and I'm like just out.
Yeah, there are some like TV shows that are literally not worth my TV time, so I would put it on in the background when I sleep.
Did you
And I
know?
would be on the first episode forever.
Don't you watch Matho or Ziggy D? Or honestly, I don't watch a single Path of Exile stream. Not really, like not on my. No. I watch a lot of Northern Lion, who I don't know whether he's French Canadian or not. I know he lives in Vancouver, but his last name's Letourneau, so.
How do you know he lives in Vancouver?
I watched a lot of his videos.
I feel like things you're saying is just getting creepier and creepier.
Is it though?
I just
It's like part
I
of
want to put people to bed with my streams.
put people to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't
Nice
say
stuff.
bed. He said sleep.
Yeah, I don't want to be in their bed.
And I stalk this other YouTuber. Like, Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm progressing very quickly, and what's gonna happen is
I literally rushed through a bunch of the content. Do you know when the league ends on Xbox One? Oh wait, that's a YouTube comment. Sorry, that's not a Twitch.
Are you live streaming on YouTube too?
No, like I got a notification because someone sent a YouTube comment.
Oh my god, a vow orb.
You want to evolve something?
I always want to evolve something.
You're like, you know how they have like ball or no balls? You always have balls.
I bought everything. I bought a lore weave, and then I six linked it for like 3 exalt, and then I'm like, I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, Curtis, do you know that there's a new, like you should try and save all your unique rings, because if you sell a full stash tab of unique rings, you get like a really good.
You get a lore weave.
Yeah, you get a lore weave. It's a really good chest. Christoph asked, "Can you vol a headhunter?" Would you be able to?
Where?
Would you have the balls to vol a headhunter?
Oh, I was farming for one, and then I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think I could, dude.
Whatever, man. Like
I guess
after
the
I
league
got
ends
to-
eventually. I mean,
So like these potions regenerate.
yes. So when you mouse over it, it says consumes X amount of charges, and it has certain amount of charges. Every time you kill a monster, you get a charge back. You get more if you kill blue or yellow monsters.
This video game is where I gamble. I don't gamble in real life.
It's true. You know, there was one guy on Reddit. It was actually a pretty famous thread. He's like, he has a gambling addiction, and he comes onto Path of Exile to gamble, which is fine because you know he can play the game and gamble without spending money.
Yeah.
And then GGG released loot boxes, right?
Oh no.
And then
Oh.
and he's like, those are the worst things ever. Like, it doesn't do anything for you in game, but like oh, I opened up one loot box and it got, you know, like a helmet, and now I want the rest of the set, but in order to get the rest of the set I need to open up more boxes. So like vicious cycle, and then he's like spent an ungodly amount on loot boxes. So eventually he had to send an email to GGG support, and they're like, he's like, can you lock my account from buying loot boxes because I have a gambling addiction? And GGG was like, yeah, sure. I was like, how long do you want it locked for? So he like left it open. He's like, I want to lock for 3 months. And then it's like, under no circumstances are you allowed to reopen it, you know, within those 3 months. And then after that, I think he extended it for another year. I saw a thread about it recently. And he's like, yeah, like I have
You
been.
get these like long messages without still getting the quest.
Yes, I don't read. I have no idea what's happening in this story.
You just say continue.
Yeah, I
think
don't know
I
what
think
the
it's just
story
like-
in Path of Exile is, you know.
I think you just push the X and they will keep reading in the background.
Build a tower.
What?
What am I supposed to
Oh,
do?
you're on the Blight.
It's tower defense.
Okay.
You build
yeah.
towers and defend it and make sure they don't get to the middle.
There's no real consequence.
That is pretty cool from GGG. I know, right? Like, you would think that they're like, oh, you know, this is our source of money. We were gonna try as hard as we can to make it so that you don't.
Dude, can you imagine the PR nightmare that comes out of?
But they
Like-
wouldn't say it like that, you know? They would say, like, we don't have the ability
Oh,
or the
sure.
feature or whatever, right?
Yeah. Not worth the PR headache.
I know. But GGG is, like, really good when it comes to PR. Like, you can ask Chris questions if you really wanted to. I don't know if he'll... For the most part, he'll try to answer if, like, he has time. Give me that.
I was like, oh, you're not gonna... You just throw away True Resort? I need...
I remember back in the day. Actually, Kriparian's streaming right now. I just saw it earlier today. I started playing Path of Exile because Krip was playing it, and it looked like really fun. And I was like,
Oh god, ow!
"What the fuck?"
What's this annoy items thing with cast?
Krip is back. Yeah, Krip is playing right now. He's playing like a Soul Ren something. I didn't watch too much of it.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna start from... It's a good time.
Game just froze.
Oh, what the hell?
And this is a pre-show, man.
Yeah, maybe your computer can't handle it.
Maybe you should set the settings on low. It shouldn't be that bad. Like, they changed a lot of it. You should turn on dynamic resolution, actually.
How do you do that?
In the options, press O, and then in the graphic settings, just turn everything on low, and then turn on dynamic resolution. So what dynamic resolution is, if the game starts to slow down, instead of like lagging your computer, it will slowly like reduce the resolution until your game can catch back up.
End process is I'm gonna lose everything, right?
No.
No? What do you mean lose everything?
Everything
No
saves.
progress.
Everything saves all the time.
Dynamic resolution.
No, not for crappy PC. Don't turn on dynamic resolution for crappy PCs. Really? Because it'll just keep scaling down? Is that what it means?
It's like 400p.
Like your computer is so bad, it's just like it doesn't make it better. Okay, yeah. Christoph says don't do it if your PC is really crappy.
I'm just on a laptop. I don't know if it's really crappy or not.
Oh,
It's
I
probably
don't know.
not.
Wait, don't you have a like a tower?
Yes.
What?
You never did? I thought you did. Maybe it was Austin.
No, I haven't had a desktop in like since high school.
Just go take your sister's. I bet she has a better one than you.
She has a laptop.
Really?
Yeah, she's in the guild. Alright, I'm done. See you guys.
Good night.
Later.
Game crashes. He's like, I'm
Game
out.
crashes. This game doesn't want me to play it.
Pretty legit though, right?
I'm not.
It's also
I'm not.
1:40. How late do you guys usually play this?
Huh?
No.
It's the second day of the league, so I'm into it.
Play
What's the
until I
league?
drop, I guess.
Christoph says it goes down so bad you don't see anything. He talks for. I feel like he's talking out of experience.
Christoph is a streamer,
Viewer.
viewer. So that's what I meant. So it's the second day of the league, meaning it's new.
Yeah.
So your character resets like every 3 months.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't reset, but there's like new
It doesn't
features,
reset, but there's new content.
and then they'll bring out the new content as like a beta test. Fan of Kevin as well. You know, look at that.
You start at
This is a
level one.
old. It's like a. This is an OG.
Do you start? Sorry, where? Still?
You start at level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started at level
it's a-
1 yesterday.
It's a good chance to like just try something new.
Yeah, it like everything resets, and then they would implement new features and put it as like a. Put it into this league as like a testing ground. So the new feature this league is the Blight stuff, the tower defense. And then everyone starts at level 1. All your items are gone. So the economy is fresh.
No, the economy's fucked.
Everyone's at an even playing field,
Economy
except
is great.
some people are at level 90 already, which is insane.
Someone's like buying Excel shards for like 2 chaos, and I'm like,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
I know.
what?
I know. People are buying Exalt shards like crazy.
I was like, wait, what?
Because Exalt prices are gonna go up, right? So if you have chaos, might as well.
I have like 6 chaos.
I spent 3 chaos to buy a Tremor Rod. I think it's worth it. Like my damage feels so good.
Is that your endgame item?
Yeah, except I bought a
need
super
to get-
low, like I don't think enough people are in maps, so I had to buy like an item level 40 Tremor Rod. It doesn't even 6 link. Like it's not possible for it to get 6 sockets.
That's fine because you're gonna.
I'll just buy another one later, like whatever.
Yeah.
I just want one now so I can get some progression, you know?
Yeah, what's 3 chaos down the road?
Exactly. You gotta spend money to make money.
What's chaos?
So Chaos Orb is an item that takes a yellow item and re-rolls all its stats, but it's also the de facto, like default currency that people trade at. So it's like
Because
it's like
actually-
gold, you know, like
No, it's the U.S. dollar.
yeah, it's a U.S.
It is
dollar.
a-
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a U.S.
standard
dollar.
currency.
It's a standard currency. So everybody likes to trade in Chaos because it's like it's
It's
kind of like
actually useful like all the way through.
yeah, and it's like middle ground, right?
Welcome.
Alt
need it in the beginning,
Fizz was
you-
a real thing last league. You could alt a foil, then regal, then 2 mod for something that would sell for a 5 exalt. Jimmy, didn't you try doing that?
Oh, I was doing that. That's how I was making money.
me
I was
tell
balling last week.
Did you actually make money doing that last league?
Where? Yeah, using ults to get 2+1s and horizons.
Alright, see you guys.
There's
Oh.
two tier 1s.
See you, Alan.
And
Good
then-
night.
And then you get those like craftable weapons.
Yeah, like 2 tier
Yeah,
1 mods and
two,
use
two tier 1s and all empty. Yeah. That's what I was doing.
Oh.
And then after a while, I'm like, I'm too lazy to sell them. So then I just made my own weapons and then I bought them, and then they all turned out crap, except for like 2, which is the ones that I was using.
I see.
Actually, no. What's worse? At the end, when I realized that it is actually better for me to spend like 2 exalts on a maxed out. Can't remember what that unique was. The one that looks like a swastika.
Awar's Mirage? Awar's something?
Whatever. I don't know what it was. But if I can, it's better for me to find one that has the max damage and already at 20%, and then I go to what's its face? The animal cat.
Oh, Bestiary.
Yeah, Beast Fury to get the 30% corruption.
Oh.
And then the damage alone, like that is more better for damage. And then I spent like 3 exalts crap, like 5 exalts crafting shit. Wait, what am I doing? But some of the corruption mods are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I guess you would
Which
know.
one?
You corrupted so much stuff.
I corrupted. I think I don't know how many tabulas at ruin, but it was a lot. It was double digit.
Yo, after after we killed the rest, so let's go do the lab.
Okay, I'm missing 2. I don't know which 2.
I think I'm missing one or two.
I think I've ruined like 10, 20 tabulas.
Tabulas?
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
I see a tabula, I'm like, oh, time to ball it. But I had like a 6 white socket belly of the
Lore
beast.
weave, right? You had a 6 white socket lore weave,
no,
didn't you?
No, I have a 6 socket.
What?
Yeah, I have a 6 socket lore
That's
weave. Yeah.
insane.
Do you know how hard it is to get that?
Ball it.
There's only one roll that can do that. You know what that means?
Ball it. I turned my lore weave into a tablet.
Alright, this is where he gets wrecked.
Okay, I don't even know why I'm doing it. 'Cause you did all the work. Although me sacking the poison might help. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't
helping.
Your moral support.
If he
Not
moves
dying.
away from my mines, though, I can't hit him.
I desire. I think I'm helping.
Alright, let's go figure out this lab
What is
stuff.
it, Exile?
Act 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm missing.
Go
I'm
where you
missing
are
the
needed.
prison in Act 1. Oh, I must have walked right past it. In an unknown area.
Crematorium, maybe?
No, it's probably Fell Shrine, wherever that is. The
Where's
crypt.
where's prison in Act 1?
Lower prison.
Prisoner's Gate?
Lower prison.
Lower prison, yeah.
Okay, you go find lower prison, because it's pretty fast, and I'm gonna go walk towards the crypt.
And you guys got everything, right?
I'm
Yep.
missing that unknown one, the crypt, I think.
Must have missed it. It's right here. Oh, found it. Locked. Yo, the traps on this prison isn't even active. Oh, there
That
it
is
is.
not true at all.
Ow. Whatever. Just ran right through the traps. No big deal.
Look at you, big ballin', running through traps. I think your character is still gonna have trouble with the Labyrinth this league, eh?
No, I have teleporting arrows. I think I'm okay.
That's not gonna help you, dude. Your character isn't
Actually-
gonna have regen.
I was starting to do overlap by myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, near the end. I just realized that if I have some regen and actually pay attention to the traps, I'll be fine.
Well, I guess all it took was you to paying attention to the game.
Okay, we got out of the lower prison. And then I am.
Oh wow, you got maps already? Look at this guy.
Jesus.
Oh, that's
Got a map.
that's real enticing.
Still haven't ascended, but I have a map.
Jesus, what act are you on? The key, Act 8?
Yep.
Wow, you got way ahead.
Seriously. Go out for one day. One day.
One day.
Okay, I'm missing I have crematorium. I have the garden. I'm missing the one in between the crematorium and the. I don't know which one that is.
Is that the second one?
Yeah, second one on the right.
Yeah. Come, go to Act 2 and then take my TP.
Go to Act 2. It's in Act 2. Guess I walk right past.
Act 2.
Oh shit.
So that all
The
may
crypt?
find you with the light.
No. Oh, yeah.
No, I already have this.
You do?
It's the one right below this one.
Oh, the one after. Chamber of Sins? You don't have that one? Really? Okay, I have the waypoint there.
Chamber of Sins. Chamber. I have the waypoint too. I don't. There's no thing here.
It's in level 2. This one's annoying because you have to go all the way to level 2 to get it.
Thing is here. What's his face?
Yeah,
Einhard.
I don't know if I care enough.
You have been captured, beast.
But he can give you
You
the
will be a
boots.
survivor.
Can
I
you
guess.
flip me an invite?
Yeah. They moved the location of inviting to parties. Confused.
You will be a survivor.
To the bottom, right?
Or
No,
you
to the top.
Wait, what? I
Because in
keep
the
like, I keep whenever I whisper people, I would accidentally invite them.
yeah.
do not worry, little beast. We are friends now.
So how's your build now, Curtis?
Still sucks. I switched back to the Holy Fire Totems.
Oh really?
Yeah, I need the.
This one is captured. I now will take
I don't know exactly what I need. I need some items before it will be good.
Yeah, it's over here.
I think we're missing the red beast. Ah, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, I got the red beast.
Oh.
If you come back,
Oh.
Oh, let's go catch him.
he's following me. Red beast.
Stupid beast.
There are no more
Yeah,
worthy
cool.
beasts nearby. So
Nice. Everybody got a spider. I don't know what he does, but
I don't know.
sure he does.
Oh, I really like that they made Flame Dash instant now. It's so fast. It's down.
How do you know?
When you play enough, you just kind of memorize the layouts. Wait, did I fuck up? No, I didn't. Okay.
It's here. Towards me, guys.
Like a trail of totems. I'll wait this one out. I guess I can.
Alright. I didn't even need this thing. I already had it.
We're just running together.
Wait, I have this too.
Teamwork makes the dream. Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Okay, sorry.
What?
Okay. I have prison, crypt, chamber of sins, crematorium, unknown area, imperial. Right side, the one in the middle.
Okay, catacombs.
Okay, I'm gonna double check that. Are you sure?
Do you have catacombs?
Let me see. Let me go back up. Prison, crypt, chamber of sins, crematorium, imperial gardens. No, I do not have it.
He's in Act 3.
Yeah, I'm running. You're doing normal or crow? We're doing normal. Haven't even done it yet. I still have that lame shadow icon. I'm ready to look badass.
You're gonna be the very best. Like no one ever was.
Every time I think Pokemon, I think of that meme. You know, remember the one that's like, "Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! It's Jigglypuff! Fuck!"
I don't get it.
Do you remember that one?
No, I
It's
don't.
always.
I was like, "Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! It's Jigglypuff! Fuck!"
I have no idea.
Literally just 5 seconds of a guy yelling at a screen.
Like a kid?
I don't know. Oh, it's over here.
Oh my god, I got stuck. Oh, Roombas.
Oh yeah, watch for the Roombas. They hurt.
Oh god, Roombas.
I see you're making use of your movement skills.
Now I am. Wait, where'd you go?
Butt clenched.
I just teleported to the end. Alright, let's get out.
I am outie.
Mate, stay out of the shadows.
Alright, this should be a pretty good lab, right? Should be easy.
Are we doing a full labyrinth?
No, no.
We're not?
Well, what's the point? It's normal lab. Nothing can even drop. Maybe like a little bit of currency.
Within these walls, the name
Probably not worth it.
justice doth preside.
Right, Curtis,
She shall
are you doing
Yep.
bind in one hand your heart.
Someone is selling a 5-link belly for
What?
1 exalt.
Death shall be your sentence.
Did you guys open it?
Oh, Jimmy opened it already.
Jimmy, come on.
Okay, how do I close it?
You just make a new instance.
Labyrinth awaits you.
Come on, Jimmy.
Choose wisely.
I made it the instance.
Oh, can I just teleport to your instance? Yes, I can.
Can you give me 5 minutes so I can do it with you? Okay, someone wants to do it with us as well. What are you doing right now, Christoph? You guys want to farm something? Let's go into mines. Want to come to my mines for a few?
Sure. What can you do with like 60 sulfite?
I have 251. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have your peasant amounts of sulfite.
Sure.
Curtis, press the little warp sign on the side of the party bar.
Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense.
There you go. We're going for currency, boys. Christoph, let me know when you're ready. Oh, I left you guys in my dust. Time to run. Jimmy, other way, Jimmy.
Oh my god. Are you telling me to run? Am I running in the dark? Oh my god.
You're gonna make it. You did not make it.
No, I did not
You
make it.
didn't make it.
Why didn't you drop a flare?
I don't have any flares.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything to buy flares.
Okay, next one.
I ran toward the light. That was apparently a mistake.
Yeah, you ran toward the wrong light. Oh my god, I leveled. Alright, there's so much going on, I don't even know where the card is.
I'm just following it on the mini-map.
Oh, good idea, actually.
Where am I supposed to be on my ascension? How much health do you guys have right now?
1600.
3,500.
What? Oh, he's a marauder though.
Okay, so I have 900 and I need... I would assume.
That
Yeah,
got a
don't
little,
stand in the tornado, right?
yeah, that got a little scary. I didn't think that would happen. All right, let's go.
Cool.
Let's go do a lab. Oh no, that's a menagerie.
No, that's my hideout. I'm too used to clicking my hideout.
Yeah,
Okay,
me
that's
too,
it.
actually.
Oh, wow.
Is everyone ready?
I look like I busted a monolith,
You really do. It's
and like I'm standing in the middle of it.
you were inside of it and you busted out of it. That's what you look like.
Yeah,
I want a new aura now.
kind of cool. This the 24 challenge on this, you get a portal. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, the portal looked nice actually. I like the statue actually. It's pretty nice.
She's an annoying map ball. Wait,
Oh, yeah. Wrong
there you
instance. Okay, let's go.
Justice will prevail.
Alright, no one die, okay? I don't want to do this again. I don't think anyone will die, but...
Yo, man, you never know. Actually, you know what? Do I have any more health potions?
Wait.
Oh, there's one right there. I'm just gonna pick that up and equip it.
Oh, Christoph wasn't kidding when he said he had a crappy computer.
Or is that the loading?
Yeah, he was loading this entire time.
Yo, your build is not.
I'm gonna use my single target mines.
I also can't see.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, there's Roombas. There's Roombas, boys.
Lots of windows. And fire.
And there's a... Okay.
Can I just jump to the other side?
There was a chest here. And there's like... basically nothing in it. I guess you can take a look.
So are we getting out of here? Or
Yeah, I'm outie.
it's fire. Woo!
Oh, dude, what's happening to you?
I'm stuck in the fire. Wow, someone just walked right past a chromatic. Okay.
Ballers,
Mhm.
every one of you.
Do you?
Alright.
The weary
The wall.
close to the
Crafting
end
recipe.
of the path.
Oh, resistances. That's a good
Emperor
one.
is only as efficient as those he commands.
Ooh.
Enjoy
Ow.
the reprisal. You were born for this.
Why is he after me?
My 3 lieutenants remain.
Well, he's not after anybody anymore.
Loves company, I suppose.
Your flame totems are pretty cool, actually. Do you have GMP on it?
No, that's just how it's based.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's a really good skill.
Yeah, it looks...
It's just kind of boring.
I know, you drop totem, you run around, but I don't know, it's a thing.
They're not heat-seeking or anything.
Yeah. Well, that's where the body swap comes in.
Got it. So I 4-linked the soul mantle.
Ah, this is one of
So
those.
I just need to.
I'm sorry.
Here, Jimmy, go. Jimmy, go, Jimmy.
Go,
Jimmy.
go. One more. No. There's a key.
Oh, baby.
Rustic stash. With some scroll.
Come on, guys, where'd you go?
We got suckered into picking up loot. You know those
Where'd
things?
you go?
Oh, y'all in the trials already.
What?
Yeah, just hurry up.
When the time comes to strike,
Jesus.
when the
Oh,
time
Kristoff's in.
comes to strike, an emperor strikes without hesitation.
I'm in.
Entertain doubt is to dance.
He's carrying us.
Such a
Oh, we are actually getting carried.
Those who stand should never outnumber those.
I'll just try to look flashy.
Man,
I'll just like drop stuff,
Yeah.
pretend I'm doing stuff.
you guys even stop for loot? Jesus.
I'm just here for my ascendancy points. I'm just here to get paid. Oh, I mean, no, I'm just here so I don't get
So you
fined.
don't get fined.
No, Kristoff, you fucked up.
No.
It's the top right. What level
did
was
die
he?
from?
Oh, I don't know. I got like 2 hit by minions or something. Maybe he lagged out. You know what? That's always a possibility.
It's crazy fire.
Oh, it is crazy fire. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, there's some crazy fire. And I
I'm
was
too
like,
used to playing my my champion
Yeah,
who was
this is-
tanky to everything.
Oh god, crazy fire.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna wait this out. Oh, did he get... He went into the lava.
Is this the right way?
Yeah.
Nope.
No? I lied. I guess it's not.
So we went through all of that for nothing?
No.
I'm not even gonna walk on it. Literally just gonna...
Just blink through everything.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
is so high.
Too good for lava.
Yo guys, not taking those kind of risks.
Oh, 650 HP.
650 HP. That is...
Oh.
That's rough, man. Alright.
Oh my god.
Good luck later, Kristoff.
God, 600 HP.
That's like one Roomba sweep.
You know what? Like for witches, it's really hard to get HP early on. That's the one thing. It's like survivability is always an issue if you're at the top part of the tree. And Curtis just casually gets like friggin' 3,500.
Nothing casual about it. I'm taking so many life nodes.
Are you
but
actually?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Tons
it,
life nodes.
doesn't it affect your damage if you're taking all the life nodes?
Wrong way.
Yes. It does. But if you don't die, then
Then whatever.
right?
Aspirant can
That's true.
aspirant can afford
An aspirant.
An aspirant, an aspirant, an aspirant.
must keep you must
Nice
navigate
stutter.
your empire through troubled waters.
Oh, my character's been descaled to level 41.
Yeah, that's right. There's descaling now.
That's cool.
Yeah, get back.
Nice. I'll take one key.
Everybody gets one key.
Woot woot.
Oh, you opened a good box.
Oh, you did.
For your emperor,
You opened a great
Yoink
box.
the alchemy.
for the goddess of justice.
Which one should I pick?
You are worthy.
You ready for the mirror?
Receive our blessings
Yeah, go for it, go for it, go for it.
and ride
Not a doubt.
Would have been funny. It was like mirrored items actually.
all deserve.
Mm, okay,
That's-
and I will pick that one.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got us!
I got
No, I don't
chaos.
have chaos. Somebody has
That was
chaos.
mine.
Well, mine now.
Dang it. Okay, do I enchant these gloves? I guess I do. Are there better gloves to enchant?
Oh, my gloves are so shitty.
Yeah, I don't have much choice.
Well.
Touch of trigger word of light when you take a critical strike. Okay.
Oh, I have the exact same thing. Is it just the same thing for every instance?
No, it's not.
Because I literally got the exact same thing.
Yeah, see, Curtis got something different. Oh man, I must be sleepy. I almost selected assassin.
That
Okay.
would have been funny.
Yeah, I would have had to get some orb of regrets for that shit.
Rugrat!
Okay, so I either go Saboteur or I go Trickster, right? Is there even a point in thinking about it? I'm going Trickster for sure. Even though it's probably better to take Saboteur.
Okay. Let me just double check my path of building here. I'm pretty sure it's
Everyone
Pathfinder.
knows how to die.
But,
Some just need a little nudge to get them started.
yeah, it's Pathfinder.
I'm committed.
Ascend.
Okay, literally I cannot run out of mana now. I don't think I need a mana pot anymore.
That's so good!
Wait, why is that?
My character has 20% chance to recover 10% mana when you use a skill. And planting the mine counts as using a skill, and like look how fast it goes. And then detonating also counts as a skill, and look how fast that goes.
That's so, I remember.
So
loving
I'm
Trickster.
literally just
Trickster
spamming
is
all
so
the
fun.
buttons right now. Like, I can't run out of mana. It's not possible. Look at that. Look how fast it casts. Oh my god.
Guess I'll go for Master Top.
Alright, now I
That brings me back.
now I just need to get a bunch of mana and get Mind Over Matter. Alright, that's good.
Good work, gentlemen.
And this is probably a good time for me to get some water. Are you guys still gonna keep going, or?
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty late.
should go to... What time is it?
Should we finish Malachi and then call it?
Sure.
Okay, let me get some water and I'll be right back.
Alright, later, bud.
See you, man.
Peeps.